Dragons Live, presented by Form Communications.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to Dragons Live. Happy holidays to all of you watching at home. That's Tommy Thompson. I'm John Webby Webking, and thank you for joining us tonight.
On today's show, I'll decorate Christmas cookies with women's basketball's Savannah Handevidt.
And I'll talk with men's basketball's preseason player of the year, senior standout Isaac Sevlie, about his life on the other stage at his senior recital.
And I promise you'll laugh at our women's basketball assistant coaches doing the Whisper Challenge.
But first, the most important day for every Dragon is the day they graduate. This couldn't be more true for swimmer Shae Bodrero when she got the surprise of a lifetime.
My name is Shae Bodrero. I'm part of the swim and dive team, and being a Dragon means being part of something bigger than myself and just achieving things as a school and as a team and just having great pride in the school that we're competing for.
Fantastic. Well, we've got a very special video if you want to turn around and look at the big screen.
Hey Shae, congrats on your graduation. I wish I could be there, but I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I love you and I can't wait to see you again.
Well, Shae was just telling me that her boyfriend hopefully is live streaming this. And can you tell us a little bit about where is he right now?
He is in Texas currently. He is actually moving to Las Vegas for a new job, and I'm so proud of him for everything he does for this country and his never-ending support for me.
I'm not sure, but does that kind of look like him? Now, I know that he wanted to be here to support you for this, but I think that he had something else that he wanted to talk to you about as well.
Shae, you're the love of my life, and it'd make me the happiest guy in the world if you would spend the rest of your life with me. Shae, will you marry me?
Yes.
Congratulations to Tyler and Shae. Very happy for the both of you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your story. Also, congratulations to the other 16 student athletes who graduated this fall.
Telling stories over a few baked goods is a holiday tradition, so I grabbed some frosting and women's basketball's Savannah Handevidt for a tasty conversation. Hey Dragon fans, welcome to the kitchen. I'm in here today with Savannah Handevidt, decorating some Christmas cookies and catching up with her on our basketball season. Savannah, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
First of all, Savannah, coming into this year, we're losing Megan Rorick. I think a lot of people didn't know what to expect to the women's basketball team. You and the other two seniors have really stepped up. Kind of tell me how this year's gone for you.
Well, we started off the year, 6-0, and we had a tough loss at home against St. Cloud, and I think that was kind of a wake-up call for all of us and just kind of showed us what we need to work on and things like that. I mean, we came out strong, and I think we're going to have the rest of a strong season as well.
Let's talk about your big game. You came off your first loss of the season, obviously a tough game for you, but you coming into that next game, setting a career high scoring for yourself. I mean, what do you think that loss did for you personally that really made you step it up and go out there and play hard and not even show just your team and the fans in Moorhead, but show the NSIC kind of what Moorhead can do?
I just think that, coming out of that loss against St. Cloud was always it was a hard loss for us. I mean, we came into the season 6-0, and personally for me, I didn't shoot well that night. It was just kind of an off night, and what you're going to have. And I just think it was important for me to come out that next day and really show what I had, just coming off a bad night and just kind of redeem myself. 'Cause being a senior, people expect a lot from me, so I just need to come out that night and show what I had.
I think you're kind of a surprise this year. I think last year with Rorick on the team, she really stood out as a player, and I think you three, and especially yourself, have really stepped up this year. So what do you think that you're kind of giving the people that they didn't necessarily expect?
Coach said she has go-to players in all of us. Kind of like last year, we kind of had that one player, and this year we have three of us, and plus more off the bench. So I just think that it makes it a little harder for teams to stop one of us. They have to stop us all, kind of thing. I know I've said that previously, and I think it still holds true. And as long as we all keep playing really hard, I think we'll be very successful this season.
Especially coming into the new year, everybody has those New Year's resolutions. As a team, what do you think is kind of personally for yourself a New Year's goal? And, you know, coming fresh off that winter break, what are some goals that you guys have for yourselves?
So personally, I'd say just keeping up, you know, the hard work, the hard efforts, rebounding, scoring, all that type of stuff. And then as a team, you know, we're going into winter break in the new year playing Upper Iowa and Winona. And they're a good shooting team. They shoot a high percentage. They've got really good players. So I think it's just going to be important for us to go into that game with a lot of confidence, and against Upper Iowa as well, because they're always a tough team. And it's always hard to go and play on the road right after Christmas break as well.
Always on the men's side, the NSIC especially has been one to watch, but I really think the women and the teams in the NSIC are stepping up as well. How do you feel about that?
You know, with our men's team being so good over the past couple of years and our women's team being quiet, I think this year, you know, we're really having a huge year and our time to shine, and we need to keep up the good work because, I mean, like you said, going into Christmas break and coming off the new year is always going to be tough, but just keeping up with the teams and outplaying everyone. I mean, that's just what you got to do, and making a name for ourselves. The men have made a name for themselves. They've gotten to a lot of rounds of playoffs, and we just need to keep up the good work and follow in that.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me, Savannah.
You're welcome.
Of course, we can't make cookies the whole time and not end with a bite, so cheers to you, ma'am.
I want to eat one I've already made. Cheers.
Thank you, and have a good night. We've got a lot more Dragons Live coming up right after the break, including Tanner Kretchman and Aaron Lien in a hilarious teammate game.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
Mr. Goldman loved his family a lot, didn't he, Dad?
He sure did.
That's why he had State Farm life insurance, like you. So his family never has to worry, right?
Mr. Goldman didn't have life insurance.
Why not?
He was just a goldfish.
Ignore him.
Call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today so your family won't have to worry about whether you have life insurance.
We put the life back in life insurance.
Buffalo Wild Wings Team Up for Kids program is proud to support the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Join us at buffalowildwings.com/giving.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Welcome back to Dragons Live. Up next, the reason we all have jobs, student athletes. We usually emphasize the athlete side of the story on the show, but in this case, men's basketball standout Isaac Sevlie, the student side of his story, is what makes him so special.
Men's basketball senior Isaac Sevlie is well known for moments like this, but he's also well known for moments like this.
Being a student athlete, it's pretty busy, and most student athletes, I mean, you don't have the opportunity to do like a concert like that and show what you've learned. So it was a really fun opportunity to just get out, show what I've learned, and show that I, do other things other than basketball,
An incredibly talented man both on and off the floor, Sevlie presented his other specialty besides the slam dunks and block shots we've all seen on TV at his senior recital on MSUM's Gady stage.
Well, I had to sing in 4 languages. That was part of the requirement because you also present what you know, and it's just part of the voice faculty. It's just standard what you have to do. It was super cool because I felt like all the songs I sang had this really great meaning that I could connect to. None of the songs really were just kind of like, bah. I mean, there was one song that I felt like it was super like, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, and I was like, okay. But for all the other ones, I felt like there's a character I was trying to present. It was just super fun getting to just have fun and try to be musical. I think it went pretty good. I mean, it wasn't perfect. My legs were shaking, I remember, for the first 3 songs, and then when I walked off, I came back on, and they still were shaking, but a little less. By the 3rd time I came back on for the 3rd set, I was definitely a lot more calm, but you don't do that every day, so it was an experience, but I thought it went pretty well.
It seems like Sevlie is comfortable on both stages, so we asked him, how does the court and the concert compare?
They're so different, but they're so same at the same time. It's hard to make that comparison, but the one thing I would probably say is the most significant is how you just have to have chemistry. Like me and my piano player, you gotta have chemistry because we both want to put forth that really great, we just want to be good musicians together and give a pleasurable experience for all the people that came. And it's the same with basketball. We want to try to get the win, and you can only do that together.
The bond between student and athlete is always special, but performing one in front of the other and the support of both is what makes this moment special for Sevlie.
Some of the guys really liked it, and they kind of made jokes about it later, but they were all super supportive throughout my whole academic to this point. And just to be able to see them there really was a confidence booster for sure. You can't really see very much, but you could, but I could tell because Walt was doing his typical stance. He was like, arms crossed and way back, leg over. And I just remember being like, okay, yeah, everyone's here. And like, there were so many of my teachers there. I mean, they're very busy people, and it was just who I've become basketball-wise, academically. It's just been really great. I mean, all the faculty, super supportive, willing to work with you, and I definitely wouldn't recommend another place to anybody.
Whether he's slamming, shooting, or singing, we're all very proud to call Sevlie a Dragon.
What a wonderful person and a wonderful voice. He's been dominating on the floor, and after this, his senior season, there will be no doubt that he'll dominate his student teaching experience next year.
Switching over to the women's side, we had assistant coaches Vanessa Keeler-Johnson and Allison Swenson go face-to-face for the Whisper Challenge.
Okay, are you ready? Okay. Maple syrup.
Maple syrup! Chad Walthall.
Oh, man.
Chad Walthall. Chad
Walthall. Markison. Chad Walthall?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, there's 2 of them. I can dunk.
I can start.
Close.
I can.
Good. Dunk.
Sing.
Dunk. D.
Is it S?
No.
No.
Okay. Dunk.
I can talk. What's it start with?
D.
E? No.
D.
C.
Right in between those.
Dunk. D.
Yes.
So I can
dunk.
Dunk.
There you go.
That was hard.
Oh, good song.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Michael Bublé.
Okay, Scorch the Dragon. Scorch the Dragon.
George.
Scorch.
George Strait.
You wish. Scorch the Dragon.
Georgia? Am I right with George?
No. No.
No? Oh.
Okay. Scorch. Scorch. Scorch.
George. It looks like George.
Orange.
Orange?
Scorch.
Start over.
This is the beginning. Forget that word. The dragon. Dragon. Dragon.
Oh my God.
Dragon.
Dragon.
So, the dragon.
The dragon.
Okay, now scorch. Don't say Georgia.
There's too many words.
Scorch.
Torch. Scorch.
Scorch the dragon.
The dragon.
Scorch the dragon.
Scorch the dragon. Oh, okay. Your lips were moving too much. I'm like, what? Oh my God.
Okay.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got Athletes of the Week and an all-local teammate game. That's next.
Another day. And just like every day, it never seems to slow down. But you have a plan. Grab a cup, grab the paper, and grab a little time. Just for you. It's worth it. Don't get the paper? Just grab the phone. Call now and save up to 60% off the newsstand price. Journalists, bringing the story home every day.
TV here, TV there. Yes, it's TV everywhere. In the car, in a tree. Midco makes it easy, see? Mid-Continent's TV everywhere. Take some of your favorite programming, well, everywhere on your mobile devices. TV everywhere on the moon? Not just yet, but maybe soon. Mid-Continent's TV everywhere. Free with your cable subscription. Click happiestdevices.com.
Welcome back. Lots has happened since our last show, so let's get you caught up on our Courtyard by Marriott Athletes of the Week.
November 16th through the 22nd, Emily Pescavas from swimming and diving and Cody Chris from cross country. Pescavas was also named the New South Intercollegiate Swim Conference Diver of the Week for the third time. She broke the school record and had a national pre-qualifying meet score on the 1 meter while also winning the 3 meter board. Chris was the top finisher for the Dragons in the NCAA Division II Championships, helping the Dragons to a 21st place finish. November 23rd through the 28th, none were awarded because of the Thanksgiving holiday break. November 29th through December 5th, women's basketball, Savannah Handevidt and Blake Bosch from wrestling. Handevidt averaged a double-double in helping MSUM to a 2-0 mark on the road over Minot State and Mary. Bosch, who was also named NSIC Wrestler of the Week and Super Region 3 Wrestler of the Week from D2Wrestling.com, went a perfect 5-0 to improve to 15-5 on the year. December 6th through the 12th, Cassidy Thorson and Tanner Kretchman, all basketball this time. Kretchman had a solid week to help MSUM men to a 3-0 mark. He averaged 10 points and a team-best 7 assists on the week while shooting nearly 46% from the field. Thorson averaged 11 points, 2 assists, and 2.5 rebounds to help the Dragon women split a pair of games at home. She scored a career-high 15 points in a 65-59 loss to St. Cloud State.
We've got some of the best fans over here in Dragonland. Let's meet one of them with the Map Bus Fan of the Week.
Hi, my name is Logan Long. I'm a sophomore here at Minnesota State Moorhead. I'm a physical education major with a strength and conditioning minor. My favorite part about being in the crowd is basically the football players. We're not really a cheering section, it's more of a chirp squad. You know, we really try to get inside the other players' heads as much as possible. I like being a Dragon fan because, you know, every time we come to basketball games, football games, it seems like the crowd's pumped up, they're amped up, they're you know, excited to be here.
We've got you caught up with all of our standouts. Now let's get you caught up with all of our winter sports.
Women's basketball has been on fire, but fell twice in conference play last month, dropping a close one at home to St. Cloud and on the road by just 1 point to Northern State. They are 7-2 overall and 4-2 in NSIC play. The men have been perfect since our last show, including wins on the road at Minot and Mary, and at home against St. Cloud and Duluth. Then on the 20th, set a single-game scoring record with 126 points against Crossroads College. They're currently ranked number 4 in the country and are 14-1 overall and 6-0 in NSIC play. Swimming and diving competed at the Rochester Invite, taking 6th place of 10 teams with Division I opponents mixed in. Wrestling picked up wins at St. John's on the road and against Long Island University Post at home before competing individually at the Dragon Open. 3 Dragons took home individual titles, including Blake Bosch, Adam Blease, and Mike Urban. Indoor track and field competed at the Dakota Classic at NDSU on December 4th, recording 3 event wins from Brian Huber in the long jump, Kenny Andre in the 600 meters, and Carolyn Jansen, who won the triple jump.
Women's basketball did their best earlier in the show, so we thought we would give the men a try. Here's Tanner Kretchman and Aaron Lien in our teammate game.
Basketball, when you get fouled, you go to the
free throw line.
But you shoot a
free throw.
Yeah. When the game is tied and the clock hits 0, you go to
overtime.
Best player in basketball besides Curry.
Michael Jordan.
No, right now.
LeBron.
Yes. He just announced his retirement this year.
Kobe Bryant.
He's on First Take. The white guy.
Skip it.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson has this in The Hangover.
Tiger.
Not a cat, but a
dog.
Ooh. It's in the ocean. It's like
fish, whale.
Like it'll eat you. It'll
shark.
Yeah, but what kind? Like what's the strongest, meanest?
Great white
yeah. This fish gets really, really big when it like sucks in.
Blowfish.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
She used to be a country singer, now she's a pop star.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah. She's in the news a lot. She was married to Chris Humphries.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Friends. No, the actor. Can I say her name?
Jennifer Aniston?
Yes, yeah. I can't think of her name. Shoot.
No, keep going!
Oh, is that?
I mean, that's the time.
Oh, yeah, that's the time, isn't it?
Oh.
SpongeBob lives in a what under the sea?
Pineapple.
Okay, this is a bunch of cheese, a bunch of layers of cheese. It's like a dish.
Yep.
Lasagna?
Yep.
It's not just cheese.
Okay, it's a type of, not Skittles, but it's another fruity thing. They're in squares. They're hard.
Starburst.
Yep. You pick them from a vineyard.
Grapes.
Yeah. Weenies when rolled up in this. Come on.
What?
Weenies and they're wrapped up.
Pigs in a blanket.
Impressive how well Aaron interpreted some of Tanner's clues.
I mean, 5 layers of cheese? How do you not get that?
There's more than just cheese.
No. When we come back, we've got a word from our AD, Doug Peters, and of course, the Dragons Live Top 5. Stay tuned.
Exceeding expectations. Getting better every day. It doesn't happen by chance. Preparation pays off. So the only question to ask yourself is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
The 2016 NSIC Sanford Health Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, February 27th through March 1st at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. Tickets go on sale January 4th at the Pentagon box office or online at Ticketmaster.com.
Dragon Swim School is proud to offer year-round swimming and diving lessons with the lowest student-to-instructor ratio around. Lessons are available for all levels, including parent-child sessions and preschool. Help your child learn to love the water in a safe and caring environment with us at Dragon Swim School. Visit msumdragons.com/swim for more information. That's msumdragons.com/swim.
Welcome back. Let's hear from our own AD Doug Peters and see what's going on Doug's desk this week.
Hey, I'm fired up. You're joining me for the last segment of Doug's Desk of 2015. It's hard to believe that the new year is just around the corner. And what a better place to shoot Doug's Desk than hanging out by the fire. I'm fired up, hanging out with the fire, and really just reflecting on the past year. I think the bigger thing, though, is in athletics, we're always looking forward to what's next. And what's going on behind the scenes in Dragon Athletics is we are just trying to get fired up to make sure we come out of the gates for 2016 and make sure that we make the most of our winter sports and the opportunities that are before us. We got swimming and diving, and we're fired up about the opportunities that they have and what Aaron Sullivan and Emily Pascavis and some of those great swimmers and divers that have already got some qualifying times, as well as what's going to happen with indoor track and field. We've got Brian Huber in the long jump. We've got some of the distance people. Molly Montoni, how's her foot going to be? It's going to be exciting to see what happens there. We've got wrestling, Blake Bosch in his run to the national championships. How's that going to unfold? Then we've got men's and women's basketball. Women's basketball, right now they're off to a great start. Can they sustain it and maintain it and end up at the top at the end? And same thing with men's basketball. They're ranked in the top 5 in the country. Where are they going to be at when March rolls around? We're fired up trying to get ready to come out of the gates in 2016, and we hope you are too. Happy New Year, and we look forward to seeing you in 2016.
Here they are, your Dragons Live Top 5.
At number 5, MSUM's Christian Vasquez gets the pin in the second match of the night against LIU Post. The Dragons would go on to win the match in a landslide, 23-12. At number 4, women's basketball against Minnesota Duluth. Cassidy Thorson catches the ball in the wing, blows by her defender, and gets the scoop to fall. Dragons would win 61-53. Coming in at number 3, men's basketball's Guijol Sangolo catches in the corner and drains the 3 over St. Cloud State. But wait, they left him open again for back-to-back threes, helping the Dragons to their 11th straight win, 77-64 over the Huskies. At number 2, back to the Dragon women against Minnesota Duluth. Savannah Handevidt gets the offensive rebound, backs down her defender, and executes a textbook up and under for the basket. She recorded a double-double with 22 points and 14 rebounds in the game. And at number 1, Evan 11 Holt with the steal against Crossroads College, and it's showtime. With 2 hands and the slam, he throws down a career-high 19 points, 3 assists, and 5 steals in the record 126-47 blowout. And that's your Dragons Live Top 5, brought to you by Valley Imports.
Here's what's coming up on the horizon for your Dragons.
Basketball heads on the road to start the new year to Upper Iowa and Winona on the 2nd and 3rd before returning home for TV doubleheaders against UMary on the 8th and Minot State on the 9th. Catch those on WDAY'Z XTRA, and for more info, go to msumdragons.com/TV. Swimming and diving is heading to San Juan, Puerto Rico for their annual winter training trip from December 30th through January 8th. Wrestling heads to the Virginia Duels on the 8th and 9th, and then Mankato on the 14th, and to Jamestown on the 19th, before finally returning home on the 22nd to face St. Cloud State. Track and field gets back into action at the South Dakota State Invitational on the 22nd.
That's all for tonight's Dragons Live.
For me, Tommy, and Alex, thanks for watching. Have a happy new year, and go Dragons.